My job is to focus on the dog and the owner's 1 to 2 fundamental problems, hone in on those problems, get the dog 70, 80, 90% better by the end of a 1-hour session. Every single dog is different. Every single owner is different. So this is usually done in the first 10 minutes. You're going to hear what I say to this owner. This dog is pinning other dogs, sitting on other dogs. He has a major impulse control problem. You're going to see me go through with the owner how he can help the dog when the dog isn't around other dogs. We can do 80% of the work when the dog isn't around other dogs to fix the dog when it is around other dogs. He's 150 pounds, which is a major problem when the dog is that big. Hear what I say.
Holy, dude, he runs too hard almost.
Yeah.
He's too big to freaking run that like fast at people. It's kind of unruly. So I can see he's going to meet Prince. He's going to be out of his mind. Because why wouldn't he be out of his mind? He's out of his mind in an empty field. He is too damn big for us to not, for you to not, for him not to listen to everything you say all the time. Grab his collar and tell him, like right now, scratching the ground or smelling this bush and kind of dominant. That's the 5th time he's scratched because he feels like scratching. Wheeling. Yeah, dude, we need more of like you. You are the big ass deal in his life.
Why am I highlighting the scratching for you? Because he just feels like scratching in the same way he just feels like pinning a dog. Now you're going to see the first lesson that I do. I say sit. He says, I don't want to sit. You see his ears pin a tiny bit. And I say, I don't really care what you want to do. A 150-pound rescue that is 3 years old, that runs like he does, that scratches the ground whenever he feels like it, that mouths and to some degree attacks other dogs and sits on other dogs at the dog park, needs to know that this guy, this owner, means business. That means we're not requesting sits. We're not requesting go to your bed. We're not requesting that you wait at gates. And you're going to see at the end of the session, I have this guy go through every gate on the property just to teach this dog a little bit of impulse control. The fix to this situation, he likes other dogs. So why is he attacking other dogs? It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. Because he kind of feels like dominating them. That's why. Just like he kind of feels like scratching the grass. Watch me push him away. This is the first time, and I'm going to talk to this guy about your dog feeling your strength. Newfoundlands, St. Bernards, 150-pound Great Danes, they think that they're the biggest, strongest dogs in the world. They don't, like on the front of their brain, think it. They just know when they run into things, those things move. So guess what? You don't move. Your 100-pound Rottweiler, your 80-pound Doberman, your 90-pound Akita, it matters that you don't move when they pull you, that you don't take one step backwards when they jump at you. And barking at Prince in the same way he would at a new dog at a dog park, little correction, then sit down. And he's got to sit down. I don't care. The attitude is, there's one tough guy in this mix. It's me and the owner. It's not Prince. It's not him. It's me. Now meeting Prince better because there's a boss around. It matters. Now he's going to meet another large dog, Connery. You've seen him in the videos many times. Look how small Connery looks. Stare off. I'm going to back up, say his name, and he gets a correction. You can't do a stare off. You got to know where I am. There is no not doing the behavior. I said it earlier. If I ask you to sit, you got to sit. If I ask you to go to your bed, you got to go to your bed. If you're doing a stare off and I say your name 2 times and make a clicky noise, you got to look at me. Hey, you don't want to fix your giant dog with some aggression problems? Then don't do this stuff, right? If you want to fix it, this is stuff you got to do.
Okay, all right. Now, let's start right now. Stop. No pushing. I let him do it because I had already established myself. You are like over it.
So that's the stuff everybody does that nobody thinks about. The dog came in, the owner backed up, which most people do. But the things have changed now. This is different now. I've told him, I've told you the problem. Now it's time to fix the problem. The problem is if this guy knows that he can move you anytime he wants, if he knows he can balk at almost every behavior you ask because you're his best friend in the world, then you got to stop it. You got to walk into him. So watch what this guy's going to do. I'm coaching him. He's doing a pretty good job. Dog wants his gentle leader off. Doesn't matter that he wants his gentle leader off. This guy's so happy in life. We can take from the bank of the happiness account, or from the reinforcement account from this owner.
Next time, instead of like 4 pushaways like that, you could take your hand like this. See, it's like I'm palming a basketball.
Moving.
Under his chin, yeah.
You've seen me do the neck push away. You palm your hand like a basketball. See, it controls a big dog. It's a different way to move a dog away from you. You don't want to do this operantly, like, oh, I'm gonna have the dog sit. No. There needs to be some discipline. There needs to be the 150-pound dog knowing that his owner is a strong human being. He's going to now meet Prince again. Let's see how he does with the owner. Remember, you saw the one correction with Prince. This dog doesn't hate dogs by any means. Yeah, can't lean on the owner. All right, we're going to go to original audio. You're going to get some more tips and tricks.
Okay, I want you to take 3 steps backwards. Say his name.
Ducky.
Say it again.
Ducky.
Correct. Walk away. Good job. You got a correction? You didn't listen?
If your dog is attacking other dogs, they need to listen to you all the time. Big Great Dane, it doesn't mean he has to do a super fast sit, but he has to be moving into a sit when you ask it. If you have trained a bed behavior, he needs to at least be moving towards the bed when you ask it. You want to fix your dog aggression problems? 80% of it can be done. He growled right there, so the owner brought him away. If you want to fix your aggression problems, 80% of it can be fixed without another dog in the mix, with just listening skills. And I'm not talking about positive, we growled right there. I'm not talking about positive reinforcement listening skills. Forget that, okay? It's about discipline. It is not about treating them and redirecting them in every situation. You do need to let them know what they actually do wrong. And what he's doing wrong is he really doesn't care what his owner says. He loves his owner. His owner loves him. I love this dog. I think this dog's awesome. He's just a big, giant rescue. Look at him. He uses his body to get what he wants. Why would he listen all the time? And then he gets to a dog park. Well, he's not listening to dog park either. His worst tendencies come out, and he just goes to pin the dog. Not to hurt the dog, but it's his worst tendencies. Why wouldn't he? He doesn't listen, right? Prince is a bit much for him. Prince does a play bow, which is a great thing. Then Prince is like a big smeller. He smells Prince. They're not like buddies, and I'm not ready to take them off leash because the sheer size and the way this guy runs with reckless abandon, these 2 dogs could just simply run into each other, and we could have major injuries to either of them. We could definitely have a fight between them. So what we can do is all the impulse control stuff. Okay, forget the term asking behaviors with your aggressive, difficult, giant dog. You're done asking behaviors, even right there. So this is nuanced. After all the scratching earlier, he scratched, I said, hey, and I went and grabbed him. Now, was scratching the worst thing in the world? Of course not. Is what I'm doing right now the worst thing in the world? Of course not. You got to tamp this guy down, because when he gets off leash, when he gets in a field, this is about as close to a dog park as it gets. Okay? I'm talking about tamping him down. Look at him. He's a little chiller. So now, if he did that at an empty dog park, then a dog came in, that dog is in a different state of mind. Totally different state of mind. And state of minds are what matter. State of minds are what a lot of trainers don't really think about. They think about treats, they think about behaviors, they think about thresholds. Get your dog in a different state of mind, in a calmer state. Now we're doing constant going through the gate. I don't want to ask a sit stay and then a fly through the gate. I want this guy to start going, I want the dog to start going, where's my dad at? Where's the authority figure at? So we're doing this. We're blocking him. Now he kind of flies through this gate, but at least there's hesitation without a behavior being asked. That's what I want you to understand. Without a sit, without a stay, with no verbal cue, he is holding himself back. As in the same way, so your dog goes after other dogs, okay? You're going to give them a cue to not go after another dog? No, you just don't want your dog to go after another dog. Why would we give a cue for a stay at a gate when we just want the dog to know the context? A gate is opening, a dog is coming into the dog park. Know the context, then hold yourself back. No cues. Everyone gives enough cues. Too many cues. Do you want to tell your kid to do everything to do throughout the day? Hey, by the way, kid, don't lie today. Hey, don't steal anything today. Don't punch anybody today. You don't want to do that. Don't give cues. Teach your dog to hold themselves back in certain contexts. Teach them to go nuts and crazy and have fun in other contexts. So, bed stay, you got to go to your bed, you got to stay. He gets up, the owner flipped him around, put him back on the bed, which is fine. I'm going to do a little different tact. Quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. I like to simply back the dog up straight back into the bed. Now I tell him now he's not fully on the bed, but he's so big, I don't want to get him up and make him go fully on the bed. So I'm going to just back him up. He's halfway on his bed. That's fine. I like how I just backed him up. So this video, this is about impulse control. This is about large dog. This is about aggression and fixing aggression, not in the middle of aggression or in the middle of reactivity. You can't fix it once your dog's freaking out. Their brain is somewhere else. Everything's firing in their brain. You have to fix their thinking and their feelings. And you have to have your dog go, where's my owner? A dog's coming into the dog park. Where's my owner? I'm on a leash and I'm seeing a dog. Where's my owner? I'm walking through a gate. And then when you get that, they're tamped down. So if this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel, hit like and comment.